Hello again, everyone, and welcome to the long-awaited continuation of the Perception series. We're gonna pick right up where we left off, if maybe just a touch of backtracking, and see how far we can get. Oh, and it's already dark. Let's see. Something over here making noise.
April 2nd. Patient is once again sedated and resting. Part of me wonders if the strange sounds around this house aren't just signs of its age. I'm frightened of this place and of my own wife. I spend most of my time in the turret telling Felicia I'm working and watching the baby. In reality, I'm cowering.
That's not creepy at all.
Found one of Felicia's paintings today. While I did in fact encourage her to take up this new hobby after seeing this piece, it sickened me. Made me question my own advice. It wasn't her technique that gave me pause, but rather her subject matter.
Whoa, what is that and where did it go? Slowly getting better at navigating with just my feet.
It appears this method works best with patients that are, how should I say, more loquacious than others. Frank was never the chattiest patient I'd ever had, but the remote sessions are not quite working for us. I'll be calling one of my colleagues shortly to see if he can accommodate Frank into his patient load.
I haven't been in there yet. Let's check it out. Can't open that up. Wonder how I get up there. Oh, what was that? That wasn't that plant. I know that wasn't that plant. Oh, a little frog toy.
Fine. It's from my favorite book growing up, The Princess and the Frog. My mom said she always caught me by old stinky ponds and wetlands, looking for my future husband. But it wasn't about boys. I fell in love with nature, the sort of spirits that bind us. If a gem or an herb could facilitate a divine connection, why couldn't an animal have a beautiful soul?
I would have sculpted you a killer frog, Felicia.
Oh, there's a bed that I can hide under. It's useful to know that there's a hiding spot over there. Let's see. Another door. Doesn't seem to be anything over here. What is that? Oh.
I'd planned on painting my own set of tarot cards when we moved in. Now I just can't seem to do it. The cards and their symbols seem to take a life of their own. I don't want to use them.
Let's see, does this... yeah, that's a door that I cannot open. I don't know how to get over there. Gotta be through that door. I don't think I've been through here yet. Definitely not, because it's locked. There's a new door, taking us outside. What is that?
Delphi. Text to speech.
1. Some kind of woman.
Somehow connected to the tree. 2. Other people, seemingly unrelated. A 1940s housewife. Could this be Betty? Some man with a mustache? 3. That song. 4. The noises. 5. Misaligned chakras?
I swear this is somewhere I've been before, but I don't quite recognize it. Yeah, I'm pinging too often. You know, I like how some details only come out. Whoa, shit! Sorry for that. It scared the mess out of me. I don't usually like to cuss, but sometimes it just happens.
The patient is taken to seclusion and doesn't seem to understand her surroundings. This, I think, may be for the best. I will monitor this situation closely before making any more hasty decisions after last time. Still, she needs her medicine and she leaves her pills on her tray each night. She doesn't understand that she needs to get well for herself and for the baby. I must take matters into my own hands for both their sakes.
It's a very interesting game this game plays with me. It's more like it's playing me than I'm playing it.
Delphi. Text to speech.
The only star I can really seem to hone in on is IC 2118. A fave, to be sure, but the stars are just wrong here. The worst part is that Felicia agrees.
That's odd. There's a surprising amount of baby stuff here. I mean, I get when you have a baby, you end up with way more stuff than you think you need, and it's still not enough. But in an abandoned house like this, well, abandoned by people anyway, that's a bit much. Oh, there's something here. It's a rug. Huh. Lots of good places to hide. And as long as I don't abuse the clicker here, it hasn't really been an issue. Huh. There's a door here. I think the most important thing is to keep moving. Because it seems as though the more I move, the less I hear that thing that's tracking me. You can kind of see that painting. I haven't yet been in a room without a purpose. And here's the flashlight we found. If you haven't watched in a while, this is
Nope.
going to be a good review.
No more nature walks. This pregnancy has made me so clumsy. Every time I try to take a stroll outside, I twist something. I can't wait to get my balance back. Physically and spiritually.
This makes me wonder. I'm reasonably certain that we as in Cassie, and well, I'm reasonably certain that Cassie is the daughter of the pregnant woman outlined here that we keep, coming across, keep hearing being mentioned. But the re-triggering a memory, that sheds some doubt on it. Because I don't think at all that Cassie was the mother.
She's so perfect. It's almost like she's hard to look at. My eyes can't focus. I should probably tell Richard. I don't want to tell Richard.
I apologize for some of the backtracking, but it couldn't be helped. It doesn't seem to save, it doesn't save all that well. Or save where you were exactly. It's more of a generalization. I know a few of these audio logs I've heard.
Is absolute crap. I've got a stack of JAMA journals up to my chin, and every issue is stuffed with pompous pseudo-intellectual prattle about the dangers of the medical model and the anti-pharmaceutical movement. Do no harm, my ass. One of my colleagues going to get back to what matters, the patient. Not commentary on the state of Benny's. This drivel serves no one.
Well, this is a different spot upstairs. And a baby gate blocks our path. Anything this way? There's a door that can't be opened. And another door that can't be opened. And a door that can.
That thing was in the garage again. With the baby sitting on my bladder, it took all my self-control not to wet myself. My nerves are shot. I need some tea.
There's that bit of fear every single time I tap. Because I know every tap brings whatever monster that is closer. Even the silent taps like that. We've been this way. So I think we've explored all this area. hear wind coming from that window. Ooh, what's this? I haven't seen that yet.
Delphi. Text to speech.
Nancy Chang's Chinese cuisine.
That was anticlimactic. What is that? It looks kind of like a plant. Yeah, it's a plant. And we've been this way too. This game is also a bit of a puzzle. Because it's not just horror, I can't see where I've been. Oh boy, it's close. How many bathrooms does this place have? Well, whatever creature that is doesn't seem to respond to regular sound, just the sonar.
I keep finding these little things in the strangest places around the house. The last one I threw over the side of the cliff because it made me feel dizzy when I touched it. But here it is. The same one with the unstitched eye back under our bed. And it's a little soggy.
Well, that's not creepy at all.
Tossing and turning and tossing and turning. I used to sleep on my belly before I got pregnant. Now I roll around like a woman possessed. This baby kicks so frantically sometimes. It must be very excited. I hope.
Yeah, I both kind of want to and kind of dread re-triggering that monster, because I kind of want to know more about it. But I also... it really creeps me out. There's a door we haven't been through yet. What is this? It is a rock.
I've always loved this agate's healing properties, but last week when I had a stomachache, I went to touch it and it was hot. The stone wasn't in the sunlight or by a heater, and the stones around it were cool to the touch. What really worries me is that it's a protection stone.
It doesn't look like it's in the best condition either. There's the rope we found. I do remember that being a hallmark of progress in the past. But I don't remember being able to come check out this door though, because I haven't shut a single door I've been through, so if it's open, I haven't been there.
Hi, Dr. Breyer. This is Shane Carter. I'm calling in with my weekly report. Check-in. I never know what to call these things. Things have been getting worse with my night terrors. I'm still waking up with this horrible feeling of being swallowed up by a suffocating darkness. To make matters worse, now when I wake up, I'm finding myself unable to move, and it's really difficult to breathe. I sense what is this old lady in the corner of the room. She feels like she's made up of nothing but this pure evil, and she's there to drag me down into hell. I'm try to scream, but nothing comes out, and I finally snap out of it yelling like a madman. Scares Ashley half to death. Please call me back as soon as you can. I really need to talk to you. Thanks.
I think I'm actually sleepwalking more since I started taking the pills you prescribed. Most of it was innocent stuff, but 2 nights ago I showed up in my daughter's bedroom with a hammer. She said I came by her bed and started yelling about how she broke the lawnmower, and then my wife came and had to push me away from her until I woke up, freaked out, and ran away. And the only thing I remember is thinking that someone broke into the house, and I was trying to find the phone, but I couldn't recognize any of the rooms. Eventually I came to my senses, but I'm dreading going to sleep now. And I'm not very happy about your therapy methods either.
Hi, Dr. Brower. It's Shane again. I know you told me not to call after hours or on the weekend, but I really need to talk to you, and you haven't returned my calls yet. I don't think the new meds are working, and I'm not sure what to do anymore. Please call as soon as you get this.
Doc, it's me, Walter. I'm having some major issues here. The pills, they're not working anymore. They are back. I don't know what to do. They won't shut up. They just keep going on and on about nothing. They've started talking about me now. It's like they're gossiping behind my back, talking about my hair and nose. I just want them to stop. There's one that doesn't talk about me. You know, the night guard. He wakes up when the rest go to bed. All he does is listen to some sportscast that happened that day. The cast is so loud, I just can't sleep. That's not the worst. The worst is that I don't listen or watch sports. But the cast is about a game that happened the past day. I'm verified this, Doc. You gotta do something. I just want them to quiet down.
Dr. Brower, it's Shane. Ashley and I got into a huge fight last night because she thinks you're doing more harm than good. She finally admitted she's frightened of me. She threw a hairbrush at me, if you can believe that. She got an offer from her old job at DKG Financial and has decided to move back to Chicago. I feel like I'm all alone now. I'm not sure how much more I can take. Maybe this really is the end.
He's the last thing I think about before I fall asleep. That moment between wake and sleep where everything is so real. I relive that moment every night. This slow motion nightmare, night after night after night. So I just tried to live without sleep. I'd go days without sleep until I would just collapse from exhaustion and my body would just shut down. I would relive that 10 seconds that changed my life forever. Weather-wise, it was an amazing day. You hear a lot about being a wet mess in Vietnam, and they're right. It was nothing but wetlands, rain, and more wet. Every once in a while, a wind would pick up and blow all the humidity away. It would only last a day or so, but man, we loved those days. This was that day. I could feel the cool breeze and the sun warming my helmet. Our squad was going on patrol in the area of Homa Village. There was a lot of action, but our squad hadn't suffered casualties since I got there. Didn't even dawn on me that I was replacing somebody that didn't make it. Youth, right? You know that thing where you get scared when a bug lands on your face and you jump out of your skin, but you laugh at a haunted house because you expect to be scared? I think this was the same thing. We expected nothing, so when the bug landed on our face, it made an impression. We started to trudge through yet another rice field, M14 at the ready. The mud from this field was all the way up to my knees, and each step was a struggle. We saw some movement in the stand of trees to the north. We got into offensive formation, ready for what was going to come next. I grabbed a pair of binoculars from PFC Rogers' backpack and scanned the forest, where we saw the movement, and I started to laugh. because the movement was just a dog looking for some rats in the field. Our squad leader saw the same thing. Squad leader gave us a signal and we all unpuckered our butts and kept moving. We didn't get 10 steps when all hell broke loose, and there was a single shot. Rogers dropped in front of me in a single hole in his head. Who knows how many shots were fired from the trees at us. I held on to Rogers. I can't tell you what was going around. I just remember looking up and seeing a helicopter opening fire at the trees. I later found out it was 7 minutes after the shooting had started, and it was a blur. I was still there when the medic came and pulled Rogers to the waiting evac chopper. I loved him. He and I were a thing. Sure, no one knew. Well, that's not true. Everyone knew, but no one said anything. We met each other in training school and we hit it off from day one. He let slip something that made me think that he was like me. Maybe he and I shared the same deep secret. That few weeks later we were alone studying. I just asked him. It was so funny. You could hear him stammering and lying and quickly changing the subject. I called him a liar and I kissed him. At first it was just a peck, followed by a kiss that only two 19-year-olds in their prime could do. We would find places to sneak off base. He came to my folks' house for Christmas that year. We were madly in love, but we didn't say anything. We loved the service to our country, and we didn't want to see it end. Every time I drift off to sleep, all I see is him falling into my arms. My first real love, gunned down in front of me on a foothill in a mountain range, with a stand of evergreen trees on the most amazing day I'd ever known.
Okay, that's real freaky. So I know you saw me moving around a bit, but I swear I hear something creeping up on me. And something is making that tapping noise. No idea what that is. And that was a really long message. Oh. Did you hear that? It sounded like it was right on me. But anyway, yeah, I've been trying to make these episodes a little bit more digestible. So I think this is where we're going to cut it off. I know not a whole heck of a lot happened, but progress is progress, and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope this thing doesn't come and get me. Oh, man. But, yeah, I will catch you guys in the next one, and let me know if you like this one. It's scaring the heck out of me playing it in a dark room in the middle of the night. But, yeah. Thanks for joining me, and I will see you in the next one.